Hey home crew, this is Wednesday the 29th of July and I'm going to take you through the warm-up. We've got a lot of Turkish get-ups today, so the warm-up is going to centre around that. What we're going to do is break down the Turkish get-up. You've got 5 each side of a Turkish get-up sit-up, then you're going to go 5 each side of a Turkish get-up bridge to knee, and then you're going to go 5 each side of a Turkish get-up knee to stand. And this will complete our entire, all the pieces of the Turkish get-up. So let's have a look at each of these. So the Turkish get-up sit-up, whatever weight or whatever arm you have the weight in, it's going to be that leg that is bent. So I've got the weight in my left hand, I'm going to have my left leg bent. I'm going to have my other arm out in like an oblique angle, not fully to the side, but not all the way down as well. And the Turkish get-up sit-up is I'm just going to push through my left heel and come onto my hand. This isn't just about trying to sit up with the abs, but also push through this in the ground. So when it gets quite heavy, you won't just be able to do a sit-up. Okay, so then you're going to do 5 of those on each side. So you would switch hands and then switch feet as well. And we've got 10 Turkish get-up bridge to knee. So from this position here, I'm going to lift my hips up and shoot my other foot back, and then take my hand off, hand back down, foot back through, hips on the ground. Bridge, knee, hand. Okay. Once you've done 5 of those each side, we're then going to do 5 each side of a knee to stand. So let's just call this an overhead lunge. That's really just what it is. I'm in this position here, and I'd stand, and then I'd reverse lunge back down, because that's how you go down in a Turkish get-up. 5 of those each side, okay? And that would complete your Turkish get-up, where you'd have all the moving parts of a Turkish get-up there. Then we're going to do 2 rounds of 5 reverse burpees and 10 wrist push-ups. The reverse burpee is the alternate today if you're not going to run, and it's also like a really nice athletic movement. So with the reverse burpee, you're going to go all the way down from the top. You're going to go into a sit-up, and then from there, lifting your hands up, You've got to use a bit of momentum and timing to get this right. So make sure as you sit up, you throw your hands as well. Play around with the foot position. I find personally having my feet together for this works, but I've got good ankle flexibility. If you don't have good ankle flexibility, perhaps you try to do it with your feet out, okay? If you can't do that, we'll just do a conventional burpee, or you can break that down to its component parts, okay? Let's have a look at the strength piece today. So routine is handstand and toes to bar. Please refer to the demo video to work in on what that is. Alrighty, let's have a look at the Metcon, which is on this side of the board. Thank you, Mr. Cameraman. So we've got 4 3-minute rounds. If you're running today, in a 3-minute round, you're going to do a 400-meter run, and then as many Turkish get-ups in the time remaining as possible. And then we're going to rest 2 minutes. So this ends up being 3 minutes on, 2 minutes off. If you're not going to run, you're going to do 4 3-minute rounds of 12 Turkish get-ups, and then as many reverse burpees in the time remaining. Same deal, 3 minutes on, 2 minutes off. Now these are quite different workouts, but I actually want you to approach them the same way. The goal would be to get the 400 meter, or in this case, the 12 Turkish get-ups done as quickly as possible, and then under fatigue, try to work into the second exercise. If you're doing the running version, this is going to give you somewhere around a minute, maybe a tiny bit more, a tiny bit less, depending on your running, to work the Turkish get-up under fatigue. Switch hands as often as you see fit, but if you've got something heavy, I'd switch every rep. If you've got something light, test yourself out and see if you can do a few reps on one side before you switch arms. In this scenario here, let's say that you've got something quite heavy. Perhaps we scale that number from 12 to something that we'll know you'll finish in like a minute. Let's say like a minute 50. A minute 40, minute 50 is about what I want you to finish that in, and then the remainder of the time, you can do the reverse burpee, okay? And the goal would be, there's 4 of these rounds, go really hard in the first round, establish a number for yourself, like a gold standard, and then try to hunt that down for the remaining 3 rounds. All right, folks, so really nice interval session today using the Turkish get-up. I really like seeing it in a conditioning piece. I think it's a nice challenge of skill and strength. Once we've finished, we've got 2 rounds, pardon me, of a calf stretch on the wall and the lying T. We're going to do 30 seconds on each side. So the calf stretch against the wall, foot against the wall, trying to open the hip, and then just pushing forward towards the wall. Shouldn't be excruciatingly hard, so just go as close as you possibly can. 30 seconds on each side. And then the lying T, sometimes this is called a scorpion. It's probably referred to the number of things. Hands out in the T position, and then from there I take 1 foot, and I hold. I'm just trying to open this chest. We'll do 30 seconds on this side, and then we'll do 30 seconds on the other side. So all up, you've got 2 rounds of that, 30 seconds on each side. Alrighty folks, enjoy.